Hey, what's up, folks? It's a nice day outside. The weather's pretty nice. And since I'm in a very good mood, I decided to do an experiment. So I'm going to review this book that is Animal Farm by the famous writer George Orwell, and I'm going to do it in English. And since you guys already know, and I have announced already, that I'm not going to review any of the classic books. I'm just going to recommend them because none of us are that important um uh, to be reviewing classic books. So these classic books are a must read for everyone. So I'm just going to recommend it to you guys, and I'm going to tell you why you should read these books. So there are two famous novels that have been going around, which were written by George Orwell. One is 1984, and the other is Animal Farm. So this particular one, it came from premium publications, and you can get this book for like 120 bucks and stuff like that. So stuff like that. So it's pretty cheap, and the build quality is really nice. Like it really looks like a chocolate bar. It really looks like a freaking chocolate bar, and it's so cute. The page quality could have been a little bit better, but it is sufficient, and the print quality is really good, and the font size is really nice, so you can read it pretty easily. All right, so what happens in Animal Farm is there's this farm in the outskirts of England that is called Manor Farm. So the owner, he's kind of old. He's a lazy bum, so he doesn't take care of the animals that well. And there are different kind of animals, like there are horses, sheep, donkeys, dogs, pigs, hens, ducks, pigeons. There are rats as well. Anyways, so what happens is on a fine morning, all of these animals, they decide that they're not going to serve their human masters anymore. They need freedom, and they can run the farm all by themselves. And it is actually proposed by one of the leaders of the pigs. So they start to execute their plan, and they fight the humans off of the farm, and they get the control of the farm to themselves. So after that, after like in the beginning, it's like easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's all peachy and everything. But sooner, the divisions start to form, and the pigs, they set themselves aside, and they become the policymakers, and they start educating all the other animal sects in their ideologies. And there are different animals, and if you look a little bit deeper, you would understand that these animals, all the animals mentioned in this book, they represent all the different ideologies and sects that you will find in a human society or within a country. Like these sorts of ideologies are prevalent in every different society, every human society, so to speak. So they represent all of those sects and ideologies. So so what the pigs do is they start this divide and rule policy, and they start enjoying all the better rations and all the better facilities, and they start making the working class work even harder than before. So at towards the end of this short novel, the animals realize that their lives have not changed for the better at all. The power has been shifted from one party, from one aristocrat, from one autocrat to another. And that is the key message that this short novel tries to deliver. And this is actually true, and this is perennial for all sorts of revolutions. If you surf through history, and if you look at all the historical events, wherever revolution has happened or revolution has taken place, it is kind of constant. Like there's this autocrat, who are trying to oppress the people, who are trying to get better lives for themselves, and they are making the working class deprived of their basic rights and basic necessities and stuff like that. Then these revolutionaries come up, they feed some revolutionary mumbo jumbo and stuff like that. And when the revolution takes place, and in the aftermath, what happens is the revolutionaries themselves, they become the new aristocrats, they become the new oligarchs, and they become the new autocrats. So it's just a power shift, nothing else. So that's what the animals in this book realize much later on. And by the time they realize this, it was already too late. So now, if you look at the recent events of our country, so to speak, if you look at the events of July and August of Bangladesh, what has happened is a new power has risen up, and bit by bit and slowly the people will realize that it's just a power shift game, nothing else. The lives of the working class never changes. The working class keeps on working till they're dead, and these so-called oligarchs, masterminds, these policymakers, these bureaucrats, they keep on living their best lives, and they keep on enjoying all the luxuries that the country has to offer. So the working class just remains the same, and the working class is replaced by their children. That is the new working class. That is. So if you don't want to be a puppet anymore, and if you want to wake up, if you want to know the true blueprint of a revolution and what actually transpires within, so in that case, this book is a must read for you. It might start off like Charlotte's Web, but trust me, this is far from something like Charlotte's Web. This is a true eye opener. So, from me, this is a highly recommended classic book.